A new study has shown that tax cheats apparently are withholding about $1 trillion a year from the IRS due to apparently even more sophisticated tax evasion than the IRS was aware of, or at least says they were aware of up until recently. $1 trillion. So previous tallies of the tax gap, which came to a cumulative amount of about $441 billion for the 3 years through 2013, didn't include some tax evasion techniques that weren't on the agency's radar at the time. Now, they might not have been on their radar because they genuinely didn't know about it, or it might be because they've been so defunded that they don't have the manpower to actually look into these things, or it might be that they've been told not to look into this stuff because after all, they're not there to get money from rich people. But anyway, new estimates include the use of cryptocurrency because as is one of my rules, cryptocurrency is involved in all of the worst things in society. Offshore tax evasion, illegal, I just don't like Bitcoin. Anyway, illegal income that goes undetected by the IRS and underreporting from pass-through businesses all contributed to a $1 trillion figure. Now, Ben, we hear a lot about trillions of dollars for things and how it's so terrible. Like you're gonna spend trillions fighting climate change or on infrastructure, that's insane. I have a feeling that this $1 trillion figure will be talked about less.
That's a hell of a way to frame it because this is probably the only time we're gonna hear about it, independent media. But just think about, I mean, they come after like average people who maybe they couldn't afford to pay their taxes one year because maybe they made money one year and the next year. That's who the IRS targets. And the fact that there are literally $1 trillion out there, that's not from anyone who's not in the top 1%. That money is owed the American people, and it is owed to us by the richest people in this country. And yet the IRS is probably not going to do much to get it.
Exactly. I mean, look, in theory, how could you get through the Biden years without a massive increase to the funding for the IRS? Which I know, absent context, sounds like, ugh, God, you want more money to the IRS? Yes, because they've been defunded specifically so that they won't go after the rich. But look, Ro Khanna's got a bill to increase funding and enforcement from the IRS. We'll see. Maybe Sinema and Manchin will let us have that, but I would assume probably not at this point. It is so much money, $1 trillion a year. Like for your free public college, you can't even notice that amount in there. What was that, like $60 billion a year? That's nothing. That's like the change on your $1 trillion a year. That goes significantly towards Green New Deal. Pick, what do you want? We want Medicare for all? Whatever you want, that is gonna take you a massive percentage. That infrastructure bill is not $1 trillion a year, it's a tiny little fraction of that. And this money is just sitting out there. We'll see if the Dems actually prioritize it. The issue is that a lot of the Dems are wealthy and use these same sorts of tricks, and certainly their donors. What are we supposed to believe, that only Republican donors cheat the IRS? No, Dem donors do it too. We'll see if the Dems are courageous enough to actually stand against it.
Don't hold your breath, John.
No, just I would bet money on it, but I'm not one of these rich MFers. I don't have a ton of money to bet on it.
They're not going to do anything about it. If they hire anybody, it's going to be to come after like middle income earners who just they owe the IRS $10,000. They're going to come for you. Owe the IRS $1 billion. Sure. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, maybe they'll catch some of the game stonk people. That's about it. That's as far as it's going to go.
Yeah.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.